Nigga kill over a bitch, but let a rat keep his life.
Shit, it's record. Time to go to work. Y'all hit the like button. Hit the subscribe button. I'm just trying to be the eyes you can help. You. Why wouldn't you want to help me?
The pound gorilla in the room. 50 Cent has come out. 50 Cent has come out, my dear brothers. And he has had a lot to say about Mr. Demetrius Flannery. What say you guys about 50 Cent's attack on the character of Big Meech of BMF? Anybody take over? Y'all just start. Go ahead. I'm here to listen.
Tammy Conway worked for 50 Cent, so he know things that we don't know that she probably done told him. You feel me? That's all we can assume. You feel me?
Yeah, which is everything. I'm pretty sure she told him everything.
50 said he got a documentary that's gonna tell it all.
Listen. No, and this how you know he know everything, because Blue Da Vinci had asked 50. He was on the phone with him, and he ended up mentioning Tammy name, and Blue Da Vinci was like, "You know who Tammy is?" And he was like, "Yeah, ain't got nothing to do with that shit."
Right.
So which means he knew way back when BMF was getting worked on who she was. He ain't just getting hip to it. He knew. He know. And he knew who she was for a long time now.
This what I need to know though before, because I ain't gonna just throw him out there. It looks shaky, but this some of the stuff you got to look at. Do Meech mess with her today? Up to date? He still had ties with her.
Well, she owned the rights to BMF, from what I heard.
What? Oh, okay. Well, yeah.
He can't mess with her because 50 put another message out there, which basically was saying that he should have kept that relationship close, because now she's telling it all, which means that they not close. He don't with her. But now it's up for the question for real now. Like, okay, if he didn't keep that relationship close, why didn't he keep that relationship close? Is it because she went with her move by herself, ran the play on Meech?
I think it's like this, right? When 50
ran the play on him for his life, right?
He knew who exactly. He just gave Big Meech a chance to tell the world who she was. You see what I'm saying? 50 ain't no. He knew who the fuck she was. He knew who he doing business with. But he want Big Meech to say it. Since Big Meech ain't gonna say it, he about to put out the documentary with her own words.
It's bold business on Big Meech in character-wise, because listen, had Big Meech on the Mount Rushmore.
Real talk.
They would have named this nigga best ice skater, nigga, and never seen him on ice skates, my nigga. Come on.
Mm-hmm.
So for this move right here to be pulled, nigga.
I know it's not a good look he ain't got in front of it. See, and that's what all these so-called living legends feel. They above the people, you know what I'm saying? No, it's the people that put you in a position by giving you the clout you got. You ain't just got the clout without the people. So yeah, if something come up and it's tarnishing what you supposed to be standing on, you supposed to address that. A real individual go get in front of that. You feel me? I don't care what you say. Yeah, you do got to get in front of that, nigga. You feel me? How you feel? What make you bigger than the program? You know,
but why? But listen though.
Somebody said we stand on street codes when you in the streets, and your reputation is from you supposed to be a stand-up guy in the streets. So you got one of your man saying that no, he ain't stand tall. You feel me? he put me in a bold situation with an individual, and he's still dealing with it. You feel me? He ain't got in front of that not nan time. He just saying it's a lie. You feel me? You got to get in front of that. You feel me? Watch your own words. Not all these big BMF supporters and fans and stuff. Cause see, I get tired of seeing the comments where they saying that, oh, we gonna be Detroit guys gonna be crying and all that. What we gonna be crying for? You feel me? BMF don't represent support everything or represent all of Detroit or all of Michigan. You feel me? Because they from here. You feel me? BMF their own entity. They wouldn't have they took their show on the road. You feel me? It was the other crews here that stayed here, found they to here. You feel me? So
look, people still gonna love him.
No, they gonna love him regardless. But I'm saying this: real is real, fake is fake. We gonna stop picking and choosing. You feel me? No, if a person did some flawed shit, they go have to stand on that flawed shit. You feel me?
And that's why I beg to differ. Hold on. That's why I beg to differ. He ain't got to stand on. Look at what's going on. What he got to stand on?
So listen,
nigga, he got all the biggest Detroit artists about to perform in Florida, nigga, in Sunny City. Everybody know what's going on. What he got to stand on?
So I got a question.
He ain't gonna open his mouth.
I got a question. So,
and that's what needs to change, though.
I have a question. So, let's talk about the concert for a second. Let's just stop and let's manage that, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, let's just say that it is proven beyond the reasonable doubt that Big Meech knew about or he orchestrated what Tammy Collins did with Cuffy, or he either knew it before or he knew it afterwards. He had prior knowledge of it, or he should have had prior knowledge of it. Let's just say that we get rid of all the should have and would haves, and let's just say that we know for a fact, we find out for a fact that he did have knowledge of it. He was culpable, and then even if he didn't have prior knowledge of it, he was made aware of it by Cuffy and Cuffy's family, and he didn't do what we would consider the stand-up thing. Does an artist who is slated to perform at his concert, does an artist who quote unquote represents the street element or projects that he represents the street element of the urban culture, do they have any responsibility to back out of the concert because we find out that Meech is in fact a snitch?
That's a great
hell no.
Yes, they do.
Not if
why?
you go ahead. Go ahead.
Hear me out. Just hear me out. Yes, they do. Because they putting out to their fans that they represent the streets, right?
I agree.
So about you represent the streets, ain't no if and buts about it. It is what it is. If you represent the streets, what you stand on, ain't no I'm standing on it until this point. See,
because your supporters is street representatives for the majority part. You feel me? So you supposed to stand on what the streets represent. You feel
it's
me?
like this. Big Meech at one time, right? He set the trends for the street, and with this new going on, it's like he said the new trend for the streets. I got to come home by any means, which goes against the whole street culture if it's proven to be facts.
Listen, if some of them rappers back out and say I'm not with him, this really will destroy him. If a motherfuckers right now say 2 or 3 of these rappers just be like, you know what, I'm not on these allegations. I think it's real. You got to clear this up. That's gonna make it even look worse. But in today's time,
and that's what I'm saying need to start happening right there. What you said, whoever it is, they shouldn't get to sit back in silence and hope it just go away.
No,
answer that, dog. Why, dog? Them saying it's about you, dog. What's going on?
Listen, you gotta understand though. When it come to them performing, you got some of them niggas that's faking. You understand what I'm saying? Which means they not really in the streets. So for them to be on the show it's really not a problem because they faking anyway. That the real street and the moral code to it really don't mean none of them. But for the few that's really stepping on mean this shit, and that's nigga, that's a problem because this conflict of interest. That's damn near like selling your soul because my nigga, you don't go for this, right? You
But
move in a certain manner, right?
But for the most part, the Detroit guys that's performing, from what I know, and personal knowledge, these guys is the streets. So you about to let the bags stop you for standing on everything that you stand for?
Listen.
It will happen though. You know what I'm
They
saying?
all is not stump down street niggas. Okay.
And you know what? That's why I always
Some
say
images is painted really fucking good. Okay.
and that's why they should take them images off so these children will know for real.
Like, look, I'm gonna tell you what money do. Money amplify money. Listen, money amplify what you really want to be. You know what I'm saying? 10 times worse than what you want to be. You getting money. Most of these niggas don't do this. They get money and go get a big bag.
We understand that part. We understand that. And what we saying is we pulling the cover off of that. You feel me? That